Our table is set, ready to go. I cannot wait to serve our crispy pecan breaded veal tonight with the delicious Philly lemon thyme cream sauce. Oh, this is going to be a great dinner party. Hi everyone, my name is Jessica and I'm from Ontario, and I'm going to be sharing with you a great Philly entree today. My friends and I love to cook, and we get together about once a month and host dinner parties. We share great food, drinks, stories, and of course our recipes. We each take turns making different appetizers, entrees, and desserts. This month it's my turn to make an entree. But as a new mom, time isn't always on my side. So I've come up with the perfect Philly solution. I'm going to be sharing with you a restaurant quality entree that you won't believe you can make in under 30 minutes. Now that is what I call a winning recipe. The secret to this recipe is the Philadelphia cream cheese sauce. I take cream cheese and infuse it with fresh lemon and thyme flavors and serve it over a pecan encrusted veal cutlet. Your friends will be definitely coming back to your house for more dinner parties. I can't wait to get started to show you this recipe. Our pecan encrusted veal cutlets drizzled in our Philly lemon thyme cream sauce is so easy to make. We can do it in 3 simple steps. The first thing we're going to need to do is prepare our veal cutlets. We're going to bread them in our pecan breading. Then we're going to fry them up on the stove. The second thing we're going to do is prepare the base of the dish, which is going to be an angel hair pasta. And we're going to coat our pasta in olive oil and lemon. The last thing we're going to do is make the star of the show. We're going to make our Philly lemon thyme cream sauce. We're going to start by frying up some bacon on the stove. Then we're going to add onions and garlic. Then we'll add our Philly cream cheese infused with lemon and thyme flavors. This dish is going to be incredible. We're going to get started with breading our veal cutlets. So the first thing we need to do is make our pecan breading. So I have here some cornmeal, some Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, some finely grated Parmesan cheese, and some finely ground pecans. So we're just going to mix this together. And a good tip for you guys, if you want to finely ground pecans, you can do it in one of 2 ways. You can take out your food processor, or you can do it the simple way. Just put your pecans in a Ziploc bag and just pound them with the meat mallet, and that gets them nice and ground. Okay, so now we're ready to bread our veal cutlet. I like using veal cutlets because they're already nice and thin. You could, if you would prefer, to use something like chicken, but just make sure to pound it that it's about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch thick. So I have my nice veal cutlet here, and the first thing I'm going to do is dredge it in flour. I'm just going to give it a flour coating. This is great. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dip it in an egg mixture. So I just have an egg that I beat and just seasoned with some salt and pepper. You know, salt and pepper always go great together. Kind of like sugar and Anna Olsen, things that work so perfectly together. Then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to dip our veal cutlet into our awesome breadcrumbs. I'm just going to dip it in and make sure to coat it that it's nice and coated. There's lots of pecan bits in here and lots of great things. I'm just going to bread it nicely. Perfect. And then we're just going to set it on our plate here. And we're going to continue this with our remaining veal cutlets. So we have our veal cutlets that we just breaded. Now we're going to move on to the next steps of our recipe. I have a pot of water boiling on the stove that I'm going to add our pasta to and cook for about 7 to 8 minutes. Now we can get started on the best part, the Philadelphia cream cheese sauce. The sauce is easy to make, but you just have to make sure that you're attentive. We're going to start by frying up some bacon. Once the bacon's cooked, we're going to add onions and garlic and cook until tender. Then we're going to add in our Philadelphia cream cheese, seasoned with salt, pepper, fresh lemon, and thyme, and keep stirring until it's a nice smoothie consistency. Cannot wait. So our bacon is nice and sizzling in the pan. We have butter and oil melting on this stovetop, and at the back we have our pasta. Alright, so our bacon is nice and sizzling. We're going to add the onions and the garlic now. Our onions and our garlic. I'm going to let these cook a little bit until they're nice and tender. You have a nice sizzle. Just going to turn the heat down to medium. I'm going to put our pecan crusted veal cutlets in the frying pan now. And these don't take long to cook at all. Just keep a careful eye on them. These look amazing. Our pasta's boiling away. Because the noodles are so thin, they don't actually take that long to cook, only about 5 minutes. It's going to be a few more minutes for the noodles, and then I'm going to drain them and coat them in olive oil. I just added our onions and our garlic to our bacon. Those are going to cook away, and once the onions and garlic are tender, we're going to add in our Philadelphia cream cheese, fresh lemon, and thyme. I have the pecan crusted veal cutlets on the stove. I'm only going to take about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and then I'm going to flip them. And our pasta is at the back boiling away. In our final stages of cooking, you can see how the pecan encrusted veal is nice and crisp, and our sauce is coming together beautifully, infused with some fresh lemon and thyme flavors. So look at the gorgeous Philly lemon thyme cream sauce. Our pasta tossed in olive oil and lemon and thyme, and our pecan encrusted veal. It's all set, ready to be plated. And our dinner is now prepared. I'm just going to plate it. So I'm going to start by placing pasta on our dish. Some nice pasta tossed in olive oil. I'm going to take one of our veal cutlets, our nice pecan crust, and we're going to put our Philadelphia cream cheese sauce on top. And there it is, our pecan-encrusted veal cutlet served on top of a bed of lemon-infused angel hair pasta, and with the star ingredient, our Philadelphia cream cheese lemon thyme sauce. I can't wait to serve this to my dinner guests tonight. Hopefully your guests will love it as much as mine. Just want to thank you very much for coming into my kitchen and letting me share this recipe with you guys today. My dinner guests said it was an absolute hit, and they can't wait to see me in Toronto for the Real Woman of Philadelphia. Have a good night.